Jim, did you get Bryan anything?
Oh, great segue. Yeah, before current events too. I did get Bryan something. Just so you know, it's brand new, but I have to put it together to show you how it works. I'm sure you know this stuff,
What is
right?
it, buddy? Kratom.
No, it's hair fibers. So what you do?
The best. I got some hair fibers.
But
I'm getting a hair transplant.
You're
Actually,
not doing shit.
no, I am. I made an appointment.
Shit.
Well, in the meantime,
in Beverly Hills.
No, where did you go? Go to Colombia. Go to Turkey.
But this guy.
Turkey,
so
Turkey. Yeah.
Yeah, but you put somebody $75,000.
I don't. No. 10 grand. I never seen. I don't know who they are. Some guys are really good in Turkey. Other guys aren't.
Look at Cowboys. Look at Cerrone's hair.
So
great.
sometimes
you gotta love it. That's how you know Bryan's operating at another tax bracket. If he gets his head transplant, probably you'd imagine Papa Callen's gonna pay for it. Because Papa Callen's going to pay for it, he's definitely going to get it done in America. And also, he's not going to go to Colombia to go get it done. But he doesn't mind. He's willing to pay the American tax to get his hair done, so he's comfortable and doesn't have to travel to Istanbul. And, Daddy Callen is definitely going to sort that bill out for sure.
Machine Gun Kelly?
He went?
Yeah.
He did?
Yeah.
Machine
You ever
Gun
seen his
Kelly?
hair before?
No.
Oh my God.
He got a fucking hair transplant? Dude, I love you. That's a great gift. That's it.
Put them on your pubes.
Spray me a little bit, man.
You spray the top, it's making me sad.
What the fuck?
Just don't get it in my eyes.
What in the actual fuck? To be fair, because considering how self-conscious Bryan is about his hair clearly, and considering how much of an improvement that was to patch up some of those patches or those spaces, it actually is quite a thoughtful and good gift. I'm not gonna lie. It is kind of insane and ridiculous to see Chin spraying hair fibers all over the top of Bryan Callen's head. It's fucking hilarious.
It's good. I used to wear this shit all the time.
A little sprinkle. What do you think, Bryan? Be honest.
It's a night and day better.
Night and day.
Night and day. Wait, but so does...
It's just little fibers. They just spray it.
You can get I was going to get my skull tattooed. I wasn't, but they were offering it. You can get your skull tattooed.
You don't want that. Like Carlos Boozer, where it looks like a Pittsburgh Steeler helmet.
Yeah.
He looked like one of the bad guys Subaru jump on.
Yeah.
That fucking did wonders. But hold on, Chin, does that stay?
Yeah.
But you can just wash it off. Yeah.
It stays.
It stays if you put hairspray on it. Just put a little hairspray. It'll stay.
Hey, listen to me right now. Use that every day. Hey.
Night and day, right?
Hey, buddy.
It's just a little bit too.
Your hair made me sad for so long. And this was
making me
This is
sad.
an easy fix. You use that every day.
Every day. I'm going to get 2,500
Is that
grafts.
expensive, Chin?
It's not cheap, but it's not expensive.
I'm going to get 2,500 grafts too. I'm going.
Hey, but until then, listen to me right now.
Yeah.
You use that every day like it's your job. Okay?
Little observation here. Little observation. Could it be argued that Bryan Callen's inability to go and get a hair transplant and actually give himself a chance at securing some roles in Hollywood before he was cancelled is maybe proof that he didn't want it enough? It's kind of proof and evidence of him being a little bit lazy, not really being willing to do whatever is needed to be done in order to get those roles. Because he's always had this really thin hair. He's always been losing his hair for a while. He's always looked like this for a long time. Before it was worse when he had that fucking little Tintin, right? The little fucking quiff thing that he had, right? The little fucking vert ramp that he had on his head. That was fucking awful. But he's always had really thin hair and always obviously losing his hair. But could you imagine how much difference it would have made if he would have got a hair transplant or tried something just to kind of give himself a shot when it came to auditions, give himself a shot when it came to casting in general, or just did what actors do in it. Actors do this all the time. Actors will fucking get a facelift, they'll get their nose done, they might get their lids done like Rinks did earlier, but they'll do something because, unfortunately age when it comes to Hollywood is a big thing, big factor. And the older you get, the more unlikely you are to get roles. But to keep yourself in the competition, keep yourself in the game, a little bit of cosmetic surgery here and there to keep yourself relevant or whatever in consideration, not such a bad thing. So I wonder if you could tie a direct correlation between Bryan's inability, like Bryan's refusal or inability to partake in the game nowadays with content when it comes to stand-up. He's been crying forever about the poor reception that his stand-up special got, and realizing that the game has changed and you have to be on social posting clips and on TikTok and on this, and he's basically finding it very kind of, he's kind of finding it a bit overwhelming, but he's not doing anything about it, but he's just complaining. And I wonder if there is a direct correlation between what we're seeing now and what happened in the past, because he never got his hair done. He never tried to get his hair fixed. At least Rogan tried. His surgery didn't work. But at least Rogan tried back in the fucking 90s or whatever. Bryan Callen's hair's been thinning since the early 2000s, and he's never tried to get it fixed or to find a solution that gave him a youthful look so that he can continue acting in Hollywood. Never. So maybe he didn't want it hard enough.
It did wonders for your
Does
hair.
wonders.
I don't get it. It's just like a dandruff, but black.
Big up Odyssey's asking Callen to put effort into something you know better than that. AZ is hilarious.
Yeah, pretty much. And it's so simple. Just that's it.
And can he spray to make it?
Now. Oh, Brennan's usually quite dumb, but he made a good point there about black dandruff. That's why Chin's hair looks like that, isn't it? Jimbo used to always say when the chin cam, why does his hair look like that? Why does it look like he hasn't showered? Why does it look like that? So now I know. So he probably sprays those fibers on himself as well, doesn't he? Chin sprays those fibers himself on his hair as well, which is what leaves that weird, like crispy, flaky look on his hair. I always used to think it because he didn't shower, it's because he sprays that shit on his head. Ah, okay. So Chin is also balding, or his hair is thinning at the top, and he's self-conscious about it, and he sprays that shit, but it looks awful on Chin. All right, that makes sense.
Thicker
and thicker. Yeah.
Oh, dude, let's use the whole bottle today.
Come on.
Man, that's crazy how well that worked. You actually have hair now.
Cool. There we go. Then the next clip, we're gonna fast forward a little bit here. Bryan Callen talks about getting a hair transplant. So he's serious about going to get a hair transplant. Allegedly, Bryan Callen's going to get a hair transplant. Again, we'll believe it when we see it. He's been talking about fucking steroids and this and for ages. For years. Basically, since the inception of the show has been a running gag. So let's see. And it feels like a bit of a waste of time now, isn't it? What's the point of getting a hair transplant now? You're not ever going to get back into Hollywood. It's like, no, unless he wants to do it for his own kind of insecurities and personal desires. But if it's to like increase his career options, it's like, now is probably not the time. Now he's probably better off just going bald. You know what I mean? Fuck it. Now it's probably not the time to get a hair transplant. But whatever. Let's see what he says.
Good, man.
Dude, you're really gonna get a hair transplant?
Yeah. And I'm talking to Ways to Well about getting on
Finasteride?
By the way, great. Look at this.
Finasteride?
Bryan just grabbing his phone, texting and shit.
Yep.
No.
Brilliant, isn't it? You gotta love this show, man. Midway to he answers a question, immediately grabs his phone, starts texting. They might not be over each other, but they're definitely over the show. I'm not sure I believe the idea that they're over each other, but I'm downright sure they're definitely over the show. The boredom between each other is fucking fascinating to watch there. But yeah, Bryan's gonna get a hair transplant. What for? I don't know. There's no gigs, there's no Netflix, there's no streaming platforms, there's no nothing. Unless maybe he's gonna start doing his own shorts and shit, and his own, short movies, maybe. I don't know. Let's see how it pans out.